Hi everyone, thanks for joining me. Today I'm going to be doing a little bit of a demonstration on how to fold an origami crane. It's something simple, but I figured it's a cool little skill to have, and it's just something fun to do in your free time. So what I'm going to do is it's about 8 to 10 steps, pretty easy in the long run, but I'll walk through each step to show you how to go from just a single piece of paper to an origami crane. So the first thing that you're going to want to do is take your piece of paper and get a square out of it. So how you want to do that is just take your paper and just fold it over so that this end touches this end. So you have a triangle with a little piece of leftover on the bottom. So what you're going to do from there is you're going to get rid of this excess. So you can use scissors or anything else that you have. Alright, so now you should have a square. So from this point, what you're going to do is you're going to fold it in half, so you have that triangle again. Then you're going to take the tips and you're going to fold them again to make a smaller triangle. So now you have this little triangle. So that's the first big step. So now what you're going to do is you're going to take the first side of the triangle and lift it up, and you're going to open it up, and you're going to take the top point and bring it down to the bottom point. So you fold it down like that, crease the sides, and you should have a square right there. So then you just do the same thing with the other side. Bring the point from the top down to the point at the bottom, crease it down, and now you should have a square on both sides. So now this next step is a little more difficult, because you just got to get the folding right, but all you do is from one of your squares, you take this loose point and you bring it up, and you'll see how the paper starts to fold in on itself. You're going to kind of take the edges here and fold them so they line up with this opening down the middle. Just get them in, should form a little triangle. Do that on both sides right here. So your triangle is perfectly in there. And then you make sure the top comes together at a point, and then you just crease it down flat. So that takes a little bit to get sometimes, but from that you should be able to flip it over and do the exact same thing on the other side. So now you should have kind of like a diamond with 2 points at the top and then one at the bottom. So now what you're going to do is you're going to take one of your sides and fold it in half, just like that, right to the middle, and make sure everything lines up, and then you're going to do it to the other side, just like that. And then what you're going to do is you're going to take it and you're going to fold it over onto itself, so you've got that little short end, and then you're going to fold this side over as well. So now you still got that diamond shape, but this side is now shorter than the other side. So what you do from that is you take this long thick side and you fold it up. Doesn't really matter the angle, it's up to you, because this is going to become the wing. And then you fold it down, just like that, halfway through. And then you do the other side and you kind of just mirror the same fold. Just like that. So you should have these two little wings. So then you take this fatter side right here and you kind of just fold it in on itself, and that will make the head of the crane. And like everything else, you can make that to your own liking, but then you've got that, and then there you have your crane. It should be nice and folded. And the cool thing with this design is you can actually pull on the tail and flap the wings. So that's pretty fun. There's that. And now that I've shown it, any questions from you guys?
What's the best kind of paper to use for folding cranes? Like a thin paper or a cardstock?
Probably the best thing would be a thinner paper. Like they actually sell origami paper and it comes in squares already. But I mean, any kind of paper. This is just printer paper, so anything works.
And then can you, so you can move it with by the tail, can you make, if you add color to it, like you take markers and color on it and stuff, will it hurt it at all?
No.
Will it still move the same?
Yeah, it'll move the same. Or if you use colored paper, anything you do, unless you tape it or staple it or do anything like that, it'll still be fine.
Okay. And how long did it take you to get good? Like a lot of the folds were like you were getting it, but they didn't seem easy to do at first. How long did it take you till you were comfortable with folding?
Well, I remember the first time I did this was in I think it was 5th grade. We had a sub who, for part of the day, taught us how to do these, and I thought it was fun, so I took it home and I just kind of kept replicating the steps. So I mean, it didn't take long to get it down. So just throughout time in school, it was easy to get going.
Okay, so I see people make like big cranes and little cranes. So can you make the crane as big as you want as long as you start with that square paper?
Yeah, so, yeah, you can do as big as you want or as small as you want. Sometimes I take this scrap and I fold it like that and make it out of that square.
So yeah, big and little. Those are cool.
Yeah, and the cool thing about the cranes is they do have the Japanese mythology or kind of superstition where if you make 1,000 in your lifetime, that it'll give you either a wish or just happiness for the rest of your life. So
oh, cool.
That's something cool to think about. So I hope you guys enjoyed and learned how to do this.
Yeah, we want to try it now.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.